Hello and welcome to Diversity 2020. I'm Techie Lumnicki, Artistic Director of Telling Tales Theater. A big thanks goes out to Ann Filmer of 16th Street Theater and Lizzie Brand for our video production. So, what is diversity? Well, each year we at Telling Tales invite solo performers, actors, writers, artists, advocates with disabilities to take a free 6-week class where they develop solo performances. Then we direct them and put them on stage like a regular show with a set, movement, music, and lighting. Well, now in our 6th year, we had a dilemma. What were we going to do when we couldn't go on stage? Well, I had to navigate the choppy waters of Zoom in order to teach the class, direct the pieces, and film them on Zoom from people's homes across the Chicago area and New York. And sometimes there were like very, very sketchy internet connections. But what this whole thing has taught me is that the power of personal story transcends any pandemic, any technical difficulty, any disability. And our hope for this show is that you connect to the themes, even in some, small way, and get the courage to tell your own story, no matter who you are or your situation. Now, go to that little gear thingy on the right-hand top of the screen and make sure it's on 720 DPI, which will help with any buffering. And if you would like closed captioning, click the CC at the very bottom right. The link will be live for a couple of hours, but we recommend that you watch the show you bought a ticket for at 8 p.m. Central, Friday or Saturday, and 3 p.m. on Sunday, because an hour later there will be a talkback on Zoom, and then you click the Zoom link that you got in your email, and you can talk to me and some of the actors. All right, it's time. Get everything ready. Dim the lights. Please, put away that cell phone for once and enjoy Diversity 2020.
Tell me a tale that always was. Sing me a song that I'll always hear. Tell me a story that I can read. Tell me a story that I believe.
Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First to go is their mind. Responsibility to me is a tragedy. I'll get a job some other time.
Hey, Tony, I'm Melissa. Lieutenant thought it would be a good idea for us to talk. Oh, no worries. You're welcome. No worries at all. Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself. When did you start experiencing vision loss? Oh, about 3 years ago. Oh, that's pretty recent. Oh, I know you started ringing the bell for the Salvation Army about 2 weeks ago. and you are interested in becoming, or getting back into the catering business. Okay, well, I started experiencing vision loss about 14 years ago when I was a real estate appraiser. Yes, with dreams and aspirations of becoming a developer. I'll tell you this, Tony, there is hope in living the life you want to live after vision loss. You can do it. Yes, yes, you can. By that I mean, when I lost my real estate company, I looked into my future and I didn't see anything. I didn't know what was in store for me. I had to create a whole new future for myself. But the problem was, how would I get there? Well, see, it started when I got this gig with the Salvation Army as a bell ringer. Believe it or not, it was this job that helped me to become alive. And I was getting a paycheck, something I hadn't received in over 3 years. I remember my first day on the site like it was yesterday. I was standing there, I was stiff as a statue, and the only thing you could see was my hand, my wrist going up and down, ringing the bell, and that was it. And it was like, one day it just clicked, and I decided to make that entire corner my business. And I started greeting the people as they passed by, the shoppers, making connection with them. I would open the door for the shoppers, and the more they gave, the more confident I became. Well, this went on for the next 8 years, off and on, as I worked for the Salvation Army. In 2017, I decided to hang up the bell. And in remembrance, I bought the last bell I would ever ring for the Salvation Army as a keepsake. Yeah, well, because I had developed such a deep passion for real estate and for vision loss, I had to find a way to get back to my love as a developer. So I started taking classes. I took general studies, I took construction management at Harold Washington College and College of DuPage. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when it was time to move from where I was living, I had to get a part-time job because I wanted to buy a condo. Well, eventually I landed a job at Lowe's. Yes, Lowe's Home Improvement. Well, I wanted to maintain that momentum of becoming a developer. And also I had an opportunity there to learn more about building materials. Well, I went on to stay there for about 2 years before quitting to start before I wound up quitting to start business school. Yes, yes. I graduated from the business school in January of 2017. And by December of 2017, I purchased MTC Properties One. Yes, LLC. That's it, my development company. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I was so excited. But Tony, like you, I didn't have anyone through this journey to teach me or to show me how to live as a person with a vision impairment. This is a new life for me. A lot of this stuff I had to wing it. I didn't know the resources available to me. And unfortunately, some things I failed at due to the lack of knowledge. But I will tell you the one key thing that helped me along the way. I wish someone would have told me, would have saved me a lot of time. Learn how to advocate for yourself. Yes. Learn how to tell people what you need to get the job done. You'll be surprised. People will be willing to help you if you can just tell them where you're going. They'll show you how to get there. Yes, yes. Well, also, let me just tell you this. It wasn't easy. I went through a lot of valleys. And some valleys I stayed too long. However, it was those valleys that shaped me to be who I am today. Those valleys gave me the strength to keep fighting for what I wanted. Yes. I'll tell you this too, Tony. Do not let the naysayers stop you. Oh, they'll try, but don't let them stop you. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do what you want because of vision loss, because you can't. I tell you this, that's how I came back as a real estate developer. So you go out there, Tony, and you ring your bell and see where it leads you.
Give me your melody, that's all that I ever need. The music is my salvation.